guys, how's it going? We're going to do some more of the Nikka JP Twitter recipes. This week I'm going to try some hot drinks, so let's take a look at what they've got. First we're going to try a hot buttered whiskey. You take your glass. I had to track down some sugar cubes, which was not an easy task. For some reason they go for like $16 on Amazon Prime. And some actual butter. I went out of my way to get something that wasn't terrible, that wasn't just oil in the shape of butter. And again, I'm using some bourbon because most of these tweets suggest Nikka Black, which I just can't get here, so this will have to do. And I poured my hot water directly over top of it so that it mixed a little better. Then rather than sitting here and stirring it for like 6 minutes, I took my milk frother, which worked really well, to blend the butter into the rest of the drink. Add your whiskey and you're done. Rocks glass looks a lot better on camera, but it's also, you know, really hot, so I transferred it to a mug.
Ow! Fire hot!
The prophecy will help. Ah, fire indeed hot.
It's pretty simple, but it makes a nice nightcap. I would highly recommend this one. This was almost a 5 out of 5. The next one is a hot bourbon orange. This one surprisingly called for early times because I guess they're distributed by Nikka in Japan, but rather than buy worse whiskey, I just went ahead and kept using what I had. So again, I got out some sugar cubes here. I used 2 instead of 1 because of the added water that I'm going to add. Cut 1/8 of an orange, went ahead and squeezed it in there, and then added just a little bit of zest here and the rind. This cutting board will come to love just how much garbage I get on it from grating things directly over top of my glasses. Threw in a stick of cinnamon and poured my hot water directly over top. However, as I will find out with a lot of these recipes, using zest or other ingredients that are going to add tiny little bits of things into your drink, I wasn't a huge fan of that, so I got out a loose leaf teapot and strained it through that. It works a lot better that way, and the drink comes out tasting basically like a hot old-fashioned. Give this a 4 out of 5. If you like old fashions, then it would probably rate a little higher. This is a hot marshmallow whiskey. This one's a little peculiar because it seems like it wouldn't work whatsoever. But you start with your bourbon, add your hot water, slice up a bit of lemon, put it in there. It doesn't say to juice them, so just put them straight in. The hot water does enough to bring out the lemon, and you don't want too much because it shouldn't be bitter. The only sweetener here is going to be your marshmallows. Then get out your massive oversized marshmallows. Throw as many as you like in there. I think I had 5, and that's pretty much it. I gave this one to my wife and she said that this was her favorite. This one is purely a gimmick because I really didn't taste any difference at all, but it's a fun gimmick. It's a whiskey cafe Royale. If you like coffee and whiskey and setting things ablaze, then this is the drink for you.
You've done grand, laddie. Now you know what you have to do. Burn the house down. Burn them all!
Start with a pot of coffee. Take a spoon. The directions call for a special spoon, which I did not have, and couldn't even figure out where to get, so no idea. So my spoon will hold less whiskey because of it, because it has to lean back. Put your sugar cube on top, pour as much whiskey as the spoon will hold directly onto it, and then you set it on fire. The combination of the fire and the whiskey will melt the sugar cube pretty quickly, and then when you're bored of watching a blue flame, then you just drop it in the cup and stir. It doesn't taste much different from any coffee that has 1 sugar cube. Most of the alcohol burns off, but you know, who doesn't want to set something ablaze when they have to get up early? So I'd give it like a 3 out of 5. This last one is a hot whiskey lemonade. Start with your whiskey again, juice your lemon in there, add 1 sugar cube, pour your water in to fill. I realized how much water this was going to be, so I went ahead and added an additional sugar cube. Take way too long to stir in your sugar cubes, and then you drop a slice of lemon in. It's essentially a hot toddy, so if you're after a hot toddy, then I would go for this. This was kind of the weakest of the lot because I just wasn't expecting to be making a hot toddy. But if you had a sore throat, this would work really well. 3 out of 5. If you like this video, like and subscribe. I'm going to do some more of these, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks a lot. See you later.